Hey, great Wednesday evening. It is interesting evening in the city of Brownsville. In that, I got everything to finally start working, and I've got this cap off my lap. And it's an interesting evening in the city of Brownsville because everything just feels interesting. Um, I forgot that I needed to contact one of my attorneys. Having a Zoom meeting with Houston attorney tomorrow at 5:30 from my office. Hey, Kayla,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm tired.
Me too.
It's crazy.
You can tell.
Uh let me say. I think one of the reasons that I'm extra tired today was because I did go to bed late last night. I actually went to a movie after the show.
I
Uh,
saw that. I was thinking you should have invited Carlo.
oh, and there,
He doesn't like to watch movies most often, but for some reason he kept talking about this one movie that you went to watch. And I thought, de haber sabido,
I'll go
te
watch.
lo mandaba.
I'll go watch it again. Let me tell you, it's
That's
one
a
of the.
movie I do not want to watch, but he
Oh,
wants to watch it.
yeah, yeah. To let them know that okay, we could go
But
tomorrow,
tomorrow, we have a meeting and he has a posada.
Friday night.
No, we're gonna be good citizens and go to the lighting of the market square.
But it could be at late at night. I would see it at 10:30 at night. Let me tell you, it's such a great movie. It's crazy, and
Why is it
huh?
why is it so great?
I don't want to mention it because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But the premise of it is great. You know, it needed a little work in regards to the flow of it, and maybe given a little bit more explanation. But let me tell you, if I had to choose between the movie for Christmas between Elf and what was it called?
Something bats I know, like Killer Santa or something.
Oh, it's Fright Night or Fright.
Uh,
Shoot, what the hell was the name of it? I typed it in this morning. Crap.
but is he like a serial killer or he's just killing for good reasons?
No, it's funny.
What's it called?
Shoot.
Violent something.
Violent Night. Violent Night. Let me tell you, it's a classic. It's gonna be a classic, guys. Anyone
Carlo
out?
called it. He kept telling me, and I'm just like, nah.
It's amazing. I and yeah, tell them I'll go see it again. We go tomorrow at 10:30 or Friday at 10:30 or Saturday 10:30. I don't care. I want to see this movie again. Let me tell you, it is amazing. And the premise of it is just so ridiculously funny. It's one of those movies that you cannot miss. And I feel bad because I go by myself, and I feel
Well, no
bad,
avisas.
huh?
No avisas.
Well, because I've always gone by myself. But let me say that if I would have missed this movie, I would have regretted it. I would have gone like, "Gosh Almighty, how could I miss this movie?" And I was looking forward to it because of the guy that comes out, the actor. He comes out on Stranger Things.
Mm,
Have you watched Stranger Things?
no,
No, it's amazing.
I think Carlo did.
It's amazing. And one of the actors that comes on there comes out on Stranger Things, and I like the guy. I think he's one of those actors that sometimes is never given like the lead role in something because he looks very rugged.
Mm-hmm.
He's an awesome actor.
I'm
I
gonna
like
look it up.
I like the guy, and he's not a Brad Pitt. He's not a George Clooney.
The main guy, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I've seen him in other movies.
The guy's great. In this movie, specifically amazing, without a doubt. So anyone that has not seen this movie, please make plans to go watch the movie so that it can be a hit. A
I may just have to watch it now. Is it gory?
little bit, but it's kind of like a John Wick gory.
Okay.
Did you like the John Wick movies?
Well, I mean, they're not terribly
They're amazing.
gory.
They're
I mean,
amazing.
in the gory character, because to me, like, I don't like a lot of like when they show you exactly how they're killing them, and then there's like all this blood splatter, and you like that?
Oh yeah, I was
I
actually like, it's kind of trippy because I had some people sitting behind me, and I was like, "Woo, woo!" And I'm thinking the point going like, "Damn, I didn't know it." That's what got into people getting their heads smashed in. But it's good stuff. Let me tell you, it's good stuff. The premise was good. It was good. I liked it. But so I went to 10:30, and of course they show all these previews before. So the movie didn't actually start till close to
almost 11.
11. So I didn't go to bed till like one something in the morning. And of
Oh
course,
yeah.
because I'm old, I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning, sometimes five, and just been up all day. And I haven't been really working much, but I have been going back and forth.
That's what a parenting is like.
Yeah, so
Well, because you were talking about fathering,
I am.
so
I'm actually planning on fathering a child, but I don't plan on raising them. I've got this into this little agreement with some folks that are going to take care of that part, and I'm just going to take care of the boom chicka wow wow part, providing providing my seeds of greatness. We'll see what happens. But so that's why I've been tired all day. I haven't done much work. Actually, I I I, I already told Carlos. I think he needs to give me a job.
doing.
Uh, I'm correcting his advertising.
Oh.
And oh, I get asked. It's kind of trippy because I do get asked a lot of questions because I go back and forth to Matamoros, and I get a lot of questions asked in regards to his work. So I'm saying I'm here. Go call him. Go call him. Go call him. So
You could do his marketing.
that'd be a great idea. A lot better than what they're doing right now.
You're good at lives and
Yeah,
you can talk to people.
yeah, I'm pretty good at all that kind of stuff. Um, so this morning, I think had a quick show because I didn't have much on there. But last night we had a great show. Talking to Susan a bit, and I think people are just getting to that point where it's just becoming very, very disappointing. Good evening. Good evening. Your BFF Vito. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Don't worry. Pablo. Good evening. Good evening. Uh, I don't okay. I'm going to the movies now once a week on Tuesdays. Glad you enjoyed your movie. Hope Counselor Taboa can go see it. Yeah, we gotta go. Um, I, I go on Tuesdays as well. It's a little bit cheaper to go on Tuesdays.
It's $5, right? They still do that, or is it more than five now?
Oh, it's definitely more than five. I have the app, so I buy my tickets. I'm in that club, so they charge me for a ticket every month.
Oh, I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, and they give you 20% off on concessions.
Concessions.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
I
don't.
love the popcorn.
Oh yeah, popcorn's amazing. Well, they have this Takis popcorn that it's that Takis flavor,
Uh
and
huh.
it's got little Takis in there. It's
I've
amazing.
never had it.
It's delicious. But they always run out. They didn't have any yesterday when I went. But I do do the drinky thing. I had a little drink there. That's one of the things I like about the movies now that you could actually have a little drink there.
I haven't been to the movies in forever, and I used to go to the movies almost every weekend.
Oh, I go at least Truth
You
be told,
know, Carlo doesn't like going to the movies, and since I've met him, I've stopped going to the movies.
Violent Night. It's amazing. You're not old. You're 32, Kano. By the way, Michaela has her hands full with her pair of princesses. Three. Speaking of what is Council Taiwan's specialty, is it only immigration? No, I think he does also criminal,
Hmm. Divorces,
civil.
civil.
Good job. Um, 650, 650. Yeah, 650.
Mm.
That's what I figured. Um, one of the things that we that made mention. Look, we are going to have a meeting tomorrow. We're going to meet up with folks that are out there speaking and stuff. And one of the things that we're going to discuss is conversations that we're having with attorneys from uh, different parts of the state of Texas that are interested in helping us out with PUB. And it's the two things. The first one is to me it's really desgastante. It really is tiresome that no one here locally wants to help out. You know, uh, it's always has to come from somebody up north or from another city or from another state or from the federal government. And I think that's really, really unfortunate. I think it's a missed opportunity by a lot of our local folks out here that should be out there, you know, as they're paying attention to what's going on in regards to what really is hurting the people of the city of Brownsville.
Hmm.
I mean, just tonight, a friend of mine sends me a warning that they were given by Brownsville Police Department because they're feeding cats. And I'm going like, and she's concerned. She goes, Erasmo, should I not feed cats anymore? They don't want you to feed stray cats. And they're threatening to give you a citation for feeding stray cats. And supposedly, there's an ordinance out there where you're not supposed to feed stray cats. I think that's stupid.
That's dumb. What is that? So, I mean, are we going for like a World Guinness record of protecting our pets or something like that?
It's for
And then they're
isn't it
so why
vaccine?
get mad at the lady? Clearly, she's trying to do something good. Instead, bring in these folks that are trying to get to this Guinness record and get all those cats vaccinated and spayed and neutered and let them roam around free.
It's one of these. Oh, you can't see it. Crap. It's on my page. It's one of those yellow citations. A complaint received regarding a possible city ordinance violation. Who comes up with this crap? Please call this office regarding an animal related problem.
Does that not kind of go against the whole World Guinness? I mean, there. I don't know. You're
Not,
trying to get a World Guinness record on protecting animals by vaccinating them and all this, but then you have the police.
it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
Not feed stray cats. I wish I could show that, but I can't for some reason. Do not
Here,
feed.
I think I can show it.
You saw it? Oh, you see it.
Oh,
Okay.
right here.
You don't have a green screen.
But it's so bright.
Yeah. It's on my page.
Yeah, yeah.
Not feed stray cats. Who comes up with this crap? Ah, she said this case is true.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense.
Like, did the cop not have anything better to do that afternoon or morning? Because I think it was in the morning.
Well, my thing is, people are getting screwed left and right here. You know, Bruciak is coming back in 10 days. They took $135 million. But if you feed a cat, you're in trouble, son. And that's upsetting. And I made mention of it because it really infuriates me. I actually want to call the Brownsville Police Department tomorrow and go like, y'all have this much time on your hands? You know, y'all really have this much time on your hands that you're concerned about someone feeding cats out in the streets? I think I am going to call them tomorrow.
Cats are actually good to have around because they keep rats away from your house, spiders, all kinds of.
But you
So just help the lady get them spayed and neutered and vaccinated through this World Guinness record deal, and everybody's happy.
but you're feeding cats. Big no in the city of Brownsville. Don't feed cats. And I actually want to see where there's an ordinance violation where it says you can't feed cats. Maybe
That'd be.
maybe we could bring that to the charter review committee to see if maybe they could change the ordinance.
Oh no, because it'll create ripple effects. You see, that's part of the ripple effects. Then you want to change too many things.
This is what I find so funny about that damn story, because even in the Herald, they're like trying to make it like suave.
Like it's a thing.
Yeah, like well, they're doing it for our own good. Oh, we're screwing you, and we're doing it for your own good. But
We're protecting you.
my thing is, burn the whole crap down. Just burn it down. Just decimate it completely. I don't care what you have to do. Put it before the people. Let's just do away with the whole thing. PUB out. Let's get private industry in. Screw them. They screwed us already. Let's start anew.
I think that's been the sentiment from a lot of the citizens. If you notice on the comments, they want to have the competition, be able to choose who they want to be with.
Locals are too intertwined with the local defendants, aka corporate. They don't want to rub them the wrong way and be left out of the VIP tent. I think that was for you, Vito. Erasmo, is it to fill a ticket goal the city has? They always say that they don't have a ticket goal, but you must have a lot of time on your hands to go be putting these yellow thingamajigs about feeding cats. They should not feed money-hungry politicians in Brownsville. Now that,
Yeah.
what do they have to go for?
Fill them up with yellow tags all over.
Everywhere. That's the amazing, bizarre city ordinance I've heard of. I'm going to ask them tomorrow. Someone remind me tomorrow morning. And that's why you called. I'll call them during the live. Let's see what happens. I'd like them to give me a ticket. I'll tell them to shove it. Don't park in your front lawn either, unless it's a certified driveway, because driveway issued by city. It throws. Or don't park in front of the zoo. Let me say, I still don't understand. One of the things that we're going to be talking about tomorrow is hopefully what are going to be the next steps in regards to moving forward as a group and for everyone else. Uh, I'm still upset that there was very little regard in regards to a lot of the issues that have been brought forth, and it's like I've mentioned to the group in private. I'll continue to say this out here, guys. I don't trust the process. I think that we're all getting played, and it's strange because you want and expect these people to do the right thing. And I'll go back when they were putting the CRC committee together. I had a conversation with Commissioner de los Santos, and I said, "Sir, you know, do the right thing. And one of the reasons why I wanted them to consider take to do the right thing, do something that's just completely unexpected. Don't put someone that is expected on there. Put someone that you don't expect to be on there. Put a Susan on there, you know, on that CRC. It would shut up a lot of people because he finally put someone that doesn't completely agree with you. Oh, he decided to meet with Kayla and with Carlo and
And
with
Eder.
and Dr. Ed Hernandez. And I said, well, maybe there's progress. Yes, it was a sham. It was bull. And that, Kayla, is the first thing I thought of when they did the CRC committee, when they put it all together and they started talking about it. I was like, it's just to shut us up, you know,
Mhm.
to try to appease. Like, we're doing something. We're listening to you. Like Sampaio said, we're listening to you. We want you to come. Doesn't matter if we go. They're not going to listen to anything that we have to say, anything that anyone in the city of Brownsville has to say. Because at the end of the
No,
day,
did you take a listen of the on the financial meeting today that happened?
mm-mm.
I listened. Well, Carlo and I listened to part of the minutes when they were addressing the agenda, the on the Tanasca funds and what they were going to do. And they continue to act like, we welcome the public comments and their suggestions, but then, you know, they talk about us like we're dumb, like, we're not understanding why they had all these charges and all this money, that it was being used for our good, because remember they said that they were, what's the word, how they were manipulating, they were paying, like, so that we wouldn't pay so much on the actuality of what the bills were.
They were comp- not compensating, they were subsidizing.
Subsidizing. So that's basically what we're not understanding. We're not understanding that they were subsidizing. So they were doing us a good thing. And so that's where the money, most of the money from Tadasca was being used. And so we need to get that through our heads, and we need to understand that, and so that then we can see how good they did. That's basically what they talked about.
Yeah, it's bull crap. Drive around the zoo, look, and the 32 on YouTube, one like mine. Please push it. Guys, yeah, if you're on YouTube, guys, like that damn page. At minimum, hit that like or unlike button. I don't care. Thank you, Teresa. We're not going anywhere. And that was why, Kayla, in regards to the subsidizing thing, we'd already made mention if they really were doing subsidizing the amounts of money that were being paid, why did we find out till after we knew that they were stealing our money? It was like they should have done that before. So hey guys, we're going to use some of this
Every
money.
time they're taking our money, they're commenting about it after. So the resaca fees, they're recently just starting to give us breakdowns as to why they started charging this. They never told us that, extra charges for resaca fees were coming before they even came. They never
No,
told us that they were using that Tanasca money for subsidies until we started questioning, like, why, like. So everything is after the fact. So they steal our money, and then it's like, oh, but this is why we're doing it. Because we're helping you.
yeah, it's like someone that is going out there and filing their taxes, and you know they've got, oh crap, I got to make this all fit. So then you start scrambling. Not saying that I do that, maybe. But then you start scrambling like, well, this trip was a business trip, and I went here because of it. And you're trying to, fit in the spots so you don't have to pay that much. That's what they're doing. They're trying to fill in the spots in order to say, we don't have that much to give you back. We already used it for you. You used it. We gave it to you. The resaca,
Hmm.
the subsidizing. We already gave it to you. The building that was for infrastructure, and that's what's unfortunate that they start making up stuff along the way in order to put out a narrative. Roy put the guy. that guy because the guy is probably going to fund Brian's campaign along with the middies. Están tendiendo la mesa, setting up their majorities. Uh, I can see where that happens. And again, look, my thing is, he's got a right to run. The kid's got a right to run. More power to them. I'm praying that the people down south, most District 1, are a little bit smarter than that and understand that replacing Earth with someone that's worse. We're going to get charged with defrauding city because they needed approval by the commission to do that. How about that Brian photo op? You know, it, I'll explain that to people that weren't privy to the group thing. So, I was a little bit upset with myself after seeing the picture yesterday of Brian picking up a packet. And I was going like, man, why are these people a couple of steps ahead of us? It's something that I mentioned in private. And I was pissed with myself, more than anyone with myself. I don't like to be caught off guard. So I went this morning to city secretary's office and I, knocked on the window. There's a lot of people there because a lot of people are trying to get their birth certificates. It's crazy the amount of people that are getting birth certificates. I'm knocking on the window. And they says, yeah. And I said, I came for a packet. And they say, we don't have a packet. And I'm going like, excuse me? Someone just picked up a packet yesterday. And they said, well, it was a preliminary. I said, give me a damn preliminary. And they were, can you come back in 10 minutes? And I said, sure. So I came back to my office, took care of some clients. Another hour, an hour and a half passed, and I head back to City Hall. And sure enough, they had this big old packet for me. And I'm going like, oh, it was thick. I had to put it inside my pants. Fortunately, there's a lot of room inside my pants because nothing else is taking up the space down there. And I was able to bring the big old packet, but I was the first one to sign. So I was the first one to pick up a packet. The photo's fake. It's not true. They're not picking up a packet. They just make it seem like they picked up a packet. There's no packet. The filing date doesn't open till January 18th. So still got a month before I can even submit my documents for running for mayor of the city of Brownsville. So I was the first one to actually get a packet. My concern is, why do things, post things that make it seem like you're doing something when it's really not true? It's just unfortunate.
Part of their game.
It's just a game. And that's what's irritating to me. That they've gotten so good at the game that we get caught with our pants down. And I don't want to get caught with my pants down anymore. Or with a big old packet inside of them. They would have been bragging about subsidies, so they would kiss the ring. Aquí los tengo su ring. Besides all that, it's been a quiet day in the city of Brownsville. A really quiet day. Tomorrow night's show should be very, very interesting. Tomorrow morning, we'll call the Brownsville Police Department to find out what the hell is going on. I heard that.
Hello? I'm very excited for tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow morning, we'll call the Brownsville Police Department and see what's going on with all this time. If Farquhar running for re-election, no, he is not. Gray has stated that he will not seek re-election. As of right now, I'm the only official candidate that is stated.
This is the first time I actually could make the connection between Farquaad and Mendes.
That happens quite often. I get involved and so many people will call it
work. Hilarious.
It is funny. These people are dirty, so they've earned that the hate. Yeah, hell yeah. If the chief of staff an 8 to 5 gig, did he go during work hours? I don't care if it was right run a grand. Well, again, he works for the middies, so it's kind of strange. One
What
of the
does
things,
he actually do for the middies?
marketing. He's doing a bad job, almost as bad of a job as the guy that's doing Carlos. Thanks for coming on. Quick show tonight, guys. We're tired. IBIZ food. Go complain to BIZ board. Yeah. I think I had a conversation with some individuals on the BIZ board. It should be an interesting meeting next week. I actually plan to be there, just for the fun of it. It should be an interesting meeting. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
So let Carlos know if we'll go to watch that movie. I want to watch that movie again. It was a great movie. I actually fell asleep in a couple of places, but that was just me being tired. But we'll go see it. Guys, have a great evening. Tomorrow
Maybe
morning.
10:30 is too late.
Huh?
Maybe 10:30 is too late.
No, it's not. La Ley de Errores. Sí. Yes, of course, I've seen that movie. Have you seen that movie?
No.
It's on
Where is it on?
Netflix. La Ley de
Really?
Errores. Yeah, it's amazing.
Look, I'll look it up.
It's a Mexican movie. It's amazing. Si no ¿cómo es, papi? Bob? Si no transas, te jodes. Al que no transas, te lo jodes. Something like that. But it's a great movie. It's in Spanish. It's a great movie. Does anyone know where the new Dexter show is showing? That's one show that I want to watch again. Does anyone know? If anyone...
Ya vete a dormir.
Huh?
Ya vete a dormir.
I'm going to. Guys, send me an inbox if you know where I could watch Dexter, the new show. Guys, have a great evening. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless. Good night.